Welcome to MWN.com. Dr. M.Wilson is happy to welcome all to this session. Themes in economics. 1. Scarcity. The fundamental economic problem is scarcity of resources. The problem is of unlimited wants and limited resources. It means that the demand for a good or service is greater than the availability of the good or service. Therefore, scarcity can limit the choices available to the consumers who ultimately make up the economy. 2. Opportunity cost. The cost of choosing one option over another. When economists refer to the opportunity cost of a resource, they mean the value of the next highest valued alternative use of the resources. If, for example, you spend time and money going to a movie, you cannot spend the time at home reading a book, and you can't spend the money on something else. 3. Supply and demand. Supply is generally considered to slope upward. As the price rises, suppliers are willing to produce more. Demand is generally considered to slope downward. At higher prices, consumers buy less. The price and quantity of goods and services determined by the interaction of suppliers and consumers. 4. Market structures. Different types of markets, such as perfect competition, monopoly, oligopoly, and monopolistic competition. Market structure, in economics, refers to how different industries are classified and differentiated based on their degree and nature of competition for goods and services. It is based in the characteristics that influence the behavior and outcomes of companies working in a specific market. 5. Economic growth. The increase in production and income over time. Economic growth is an increase in the production of economic goods and services in one period of time compared with a previous period. It can be measured in nominal or real terms. 6. Inflation. The rate at which prices for goods and services are rising. Inflation is the rate of increase in prices over a given period of time. Inflation is typically a broad measure, such as the overall increase in prices or the increase in the cost of living in a country. 7. Unemployment. The number of people able and willing to work but unable to find employment. 8. International trade. The exchange of goods and services between countries. International trade is the exchange of capital, goods, and services across international borders or territories because there is a need or want of goods or services. See world economy. In most countries, such trade represents a significant share of gross domestic product (GDP). 9. Public policy. Government interventions in the economy, such as taxation, regulation, and social welfare programs. Public policy is what the government actually decides or chooses to do. It is the relationship of the government units to the specific field of political environment in a given administrative system. It can take a variety of forms like law, ordinances, court decisions, executive orders, decisions, etc. 10. Economic inequality. The distribution of income and wealth among individuals and groups. Economic inequality is the unequal distribution of income and opportunity between different groups in society. It is a concern in almost all countries around the world, and often people are trapped in poverty with little chance to climb up the social ladder. 11. Behavioral economics. The study of how psychological, social, and emotional factors influence economic decisions. Behavioral economics is the study of psychology that analyses the economic decisions people make. Factors that affect behavior include bounded rationality, choice architecture, cognitive biases, discrimination, and herd mentality. 12. Environmental economics. The study of the economic impact of environmental policies and the value of natural resources. Environmental economics is the study of the cost-effective allocation, use, and protection of the world's natural resources. Economics, broadly speaking, is the study of how humans produce and consume goods and services.